Hello my friends, I'm going to tell you a little story today about how to break down any big massive goal, even the ones that you feel like that's impossible to achieve. So I don't know if you know this about me, but I've written over 20 books. This is one of my books, but one of the books that you are never going to read and never going to see is a memoir that I wrote for my kids back when my youngest, Jake, was just a tiny little baby. I had this idea that I wanted to write down all the stories from my life, create this memoir for them. And I was a totally sleep-deprived mom. My kids barely slept throughout the day. I was so exhausted. I think Jake would wake up multiple times when he was just a little newborn. But I wanted to write my memoir. And so every night over the course of an entire year, I think I wrote for just 1 hour before I crashed. I put the kids to bed at 7 to 8. I wrote just for 1 hour before I had no more time throughout the day. But by the end of that year, I had written 100,000 words. And by the end of that year, I had published this memoir that I thought that I would give it to them by now. And there's no way they're going to be reading it just yet. So later on down the track, they have a book that I have written for them. And literally the way to break down any big massive goal is just to do tiny little bits. Take baby steps every single day. That is how I wrote 100,000 words when I was a totally sleep-deprived mum, by doing it one step, one page, one word at a time.